Hey, welcome back, you guys. Dr. B here with the Monday edition of Coffee Talk. And this morning it is a protein smoothie with coffee in it instead of water. And it's been a couple of days since I did a Coffee Talk, and actually Wednesday of last week. And I got busy with the weekend coming back from Alabama and spending time with my dad, and then rolled right into a couple of crazy busy work days. And then Saturday actually had our Grand Canyon qualifying hike. So it was a 12-mile hike with about 3,300 feet of elevation gain, and you had to finish it in under 7 hours to be officially in for our Grand Canyon trip this year. And I'm pleased to report that out of 33 hikers that did it with us on Saturday morning, every single person made the cut. So but that leads to today's episode or topic when it comes to coffee talk. And there's things in life I would tell you. You've heard me say that the word commitment means doing what you said you would do long after the mood you said it in has gone. And the other piece of this, trying to get my thoughts together when I explain this, but a lot of times when you have a breakdown, that is right before you have a breakthrough. And what I mean by that is I'm going to use an example. So right before we're getting ready for this qualifying hike, so I had a person who was part of our Grand Canyon roster who had come to a ton of other training hikes and had done phenomenal and had crushed it, had finished middle of the pack, not first, definitely not last, definitely right in the groove, trending well, on their way to being part of our Grand Canyon roster. And somewhere along the way last week, they got it in their mind that it was just too much. They got it in their mind that they couldn't do it, that it was too dangerous, that they could not be a part of it. And after a couple of texts back and forth, there was no changing their mind. They had already made it up. And what I would say to that is that the important part of life is choosing your hard. What I usually say to people is, look, if you make sacrifices when it comes to your nutrition and when it comes to your exercise, and you make hard choices, at the end of that 6 weeks, that 90 days, that year, those choices are going to mean something, and that hard is going to matter. If you don't do anything and you have a worse state of health because you continue to eat poorly, you don't exercise at all, and now your health is in a worse state, and maybe you're on a new prescription medication, or maybe you've had some unnecessary surgery like your appendix being out, your gallbladder being out, that's a different kind of hard. And so what I would tell you is choose your hard, okay? It's important to understand that nothing is ever going to be perfect. And I always joke and say, every day is not rainbows and lollipops. Life is about bobbing and weaving, overcoming objections, learning the lesson, and most importantly, it's about doing hard things. And I'm sad for this person because they're going to miss out on something that very few people ever get a chance to do. There will come a time in your life when you're not physically able. There will come a time in your life when the terms change, and maybe you're a new parent and you can't get away. Maybe that you don't have the bandwidth because of a job obligation to actually do it. And so this person is going to miss out because they let their fear get in the way of their confidence when it comes to the preparation. And again, everybody's responsible for your own story. All right. But what I will leave you with and what I want to share with you today is don't let your hard not matter. Okay, if you're going to sacrifice and you're going to put your best foot forward and you're going to make a commitment to bettering yourself and doing something that you know is challenging, accept the fear that comes along with it and make that hard matter. Okay, we want to do things that allow you to be a better version of yourself tomorrow than you were today. And when you commit to something, even though it may not seem like it is the best thing for the moment, follow through with that commitment, because there was a time in your life when you thought it was a great idea and you want to finish what you started, you want to see it to the end, and you want to make sure you learn that lesson. All right, that's today's Coffee Talk. Look forward to getting back on track with you guys. I got a busy day of helping people choose their hard, and so I want to say thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, be blessed, make it a great day.